Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hi, I'm Luz. It's nice to meet you. So summer is now over and it started to rain here in British Columbia. It's always bad weather nowadays. Anyway, in this video, I will be sharing with you my expectations versus reality studying here in Canada. Just a disclaimer, this is based on my personal experience, so viewers' discretion is advised. Before we start, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell for more updates. Okay, so number one is virtual class. Due to COVID-19, my program is fully online. At first, I thought that I will never like virtual classes because I'm used to face-to-face interaction. But recently, I realized that I like it. First is because of convenience. I don't have to prepare to travel, going to school, and I can attend classes anywhere I am. But the thing that I like the most with online classes are the recordings. I had this class, the schedule was 8 a.m. Ontario time. Since we are 3 hours late, it would be 5 a.m. here. As much as I would like to wake up at 5 a.m., I couldn't. I really couldn't. So what I did was, after I wake up, maybe at around 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., then that's the time that I will watch the recording so that I won't miss anything from that class. But aside from this, I try to attend to my classes real time as much as possible. Another thing is, if I want to refresh my memory, I can always go back to the recordings. For example, I had this subject which is business finance. I'm not into accounting and I don't like math. Not at all. I'm not sure if you also experienced this, that if the professor is discussing it with you, you understand it, you can follow. But if you are the only one doing it, you find it difficult. That always happens to me. So with the recordings, I can always go back and check the formula or check the processes, the steps, and then I will be able to refresh my memory. If we did that face to face, then there's no recordings that I can always go back to aside from my notes, which most of the time I don't understand. So yeah, that's the first one. I never thought I would like virtual class, but now I do. So moving to our second one, it is diversity in the classroom. My program is International Business Management. My degree is in business and my experience is related to business. So I expected that most of my classmates, actually all of us, will have the same experience or the same background as mine. But I was so surprised because we came from different industries. Like I had a classmate who studied law, and then I had another classmate who's actually a lawyer. And then there's one with masters in engineering, and then a financial analyst, and another one who owns many businesses, and then there's me. Well, it was a good thing because we were able to help each other out. For example, in project management subject, the engineers are the one who led the way. And for sales and marketing, me and the others with experience in sales and marketing lead the way. So if you are going to study here in Canada, don't expect that all of you will have the same background related to the subject or to the program that you have right now. Okay, the third one is part-time hours. Before I came here in Canada, I already know that I am allowed to work 20 hours per week during school term and 40 hours or full-time during school breaks. So I started computing how much will be my income for the 20 hours per week because I thought that it was guaranteed. To my disappointment, it wasn't. Sometimes I only get 15 hours, I only get 18 hours. It depends. It fluctuates depending on the company that you're working for, especially right now because of the pandemic. There's no assurance that you will get that 20 hours per week schedule. So be very careful about this. A lot of agencies will tell you that you can work 20 hours per week so you can pay for your tuition fee. That is their strategy to entice their clients. For me, it's just an extra money to help you on your monthly expenses. but I don't advise you to rely to your part-time work for your entire living expenses here in Canada or to pay for your tuition fee. As I mentioned in my other videos before, you need to have enough funds to survive here in Canada because it's expensive living here. There's a link down below about how much is our monthly expenses here in Canada, specifically here in the northern part of British Columbia, so that you will have an idea. You can watch that after this video. Okay, so next one is time management. If you don't know how to manage your time properly, then it will be very difficult for you to study here because your tasks and your responsibilities as a student never ends after the class discussion. They are not spoon feeding here. You have to do most of the work all by yourself. For example, I have 6 subjects. Each subject is around 1.5 hours or 2 hours per week. Okay? And then for one subject, for this week, the chapter that we need to cover is chapter 1 to chapter 5. The professor will only discuss chapter 1. And you have to study chapters 2 to 5 on your own because next week, the professor will start at chapter 6. Okay? Sometimes what they do is they will discuss one PowerPoint presentation and they will leave you with 4 PowerPoint presentations with 40 slides each. You have to check that, you have to read that in order to follow the lecture. On top of that, you will also have your assignment, your research, your quizzes, midterm, finals, presentation, group work. That is only for one subject. I have 6. So can you imagine how difficult it is? You have to really manage your time properly. By the way, plagiarism is not tolerated here. They do have a tool or a system to check if your assignment you copied from Google or if you used a paper from former students. So be careful about that because they can fail you for plagiarism. So what I advise is you have to allot maybe 1 to 2 hours per day for studying time. It's just for me and this is based on my experience in my current school. It might be different from others. Maybe they do have easier subjects, easier program. I don't know. But again, this is only based on my experience. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I will be interviewing some of my classmates. So we will have some insights about other people's perspective. So yeah, that's it. Those are my expectations versus reality studying here. Don't get me wrong, I am not trying to discourage you. I just want to manage your expectations that studying here in Canada is not all rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. It's actually challenging. So if you are already here and sometimes you find yourself struggling with your studies, all I can say is you have to focus on your goal. Look at this as a process. You have to get through this in order to achieve your goal. I know that it's not easy. There were times when I was so upset. I was so disappointed with myself if I don't manage my time properly. Sometimes I say to myself, I can't do this anymore. But I always feel motivated whenever I think of my goals and the life that I wanted. I know that it's not easy, but I guarantee you that this will all be worth it. So that's it for today. Thank you very much guys for watching this video. If you like this, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell for more videos like this. Bye!